What's going on, good people? What's going on, bad? It's me, Mr. Bass, back at it again with the truth, truth, period. Fuck all the bullshit and more shit, more shit, more bullshit. Now, what we talking about today is as real as I got nothing but evidence on everything, basically everything that then basically didn't happen to me dealing with these lying doctors in these hospitals. It's like this. I already know they out for me because I am the proof to the truth being they are liars. When I think about all the shit that I done been through with the doctors, with the police, with the legal line lawyers in their system, I got too much proof, too much evidence to prove having the proof and too much evidence of the bullshit that has been happening to me to the point where this is bullshit when you can see that none of this bullshit that's been happening to me would have never been able to happen to me as frequently if I had money. What I mean by that? Facts. First fact, my ambulance would have never stopped en route to the hospital after I called 911. Fact one. That's fact one. Fact two, I wouldn't have ended up going to see a psychiatrist for some shit that happened to me that I wasn't devastated from, but they wanted to devastate me to it to the point where I wouldn't understand, overstand, understand, get exactly what had happened to me. So they medicated me up to the point where the medication made me suicidal, made me commit suicide, but the creator within me wouldn't allow me to die because it's not time. I done been through enough to know what I know and be able to prove what I know. How about you? Because mostly everything that you know was taught to you to know, or you read it out of a book. Until you reach deep down inside you to intune yourself with the creator of all there is and will be created from the beginning to the having no ending. Cause we eternal, baby. But we've been dumbed down to be stupid fucking sheeple. So like I said again, as soon as I get one of these legal lying as soon as I get one of these legal lying lawyers to do their fucking job and become my attorney to tell the truth for a change, because I'm about to give y'all some motherfucking change for that fucking dollar that y'all stuck with within God we trust that's on it. Like I said again, I'm gonna give y'all some change for that dollar that makes sense so you can get some sense from that dollar that got in God we trust on it. And most of y'all trust in God more than y'all trust in the divine creator within you. All because we've been taught to be this fucking dumbed down and stupid. But you don't have to be, because the same truth that's in me is in you too. That's what makes the creator that I know so divine. There's only one that loves unconditional. All the rest of this bullshit, God, Jesus, all the rest of that bullshit is man made up bullshit to keep you confused, stuck on stupid, believing to never know. But one thing about the Creator that I know, the one that's in you to be enlightened, to be in tune with, the one that the real reasons why you go. Because when you look at the truth being in you, there's no such thing as hit today, gone tomorrow. Hit today, gone today. Because ain't nobody promised to motherfucking tomorrow. You got to get through today first. So, knowing that, knowing that, that should be the only race that you should want to run. I say it again, knowing that, that should be the only race that you should want to run. The race in being into tomorrow from being into the day. I'm just saying, people, we got to stop being so stuck on fucking stupid, believing in like children. We are fucking full grown fucking adults. If the shit don't make no motherfucking sense, somebody created for it not to make sense to you. Why? Because they don't want you to know. One thing about the creator that I know and you should know too, that's when you're 100% within you. Because one thing about the creator, I know you'll never be alone. Never. Because the creator within you is the creativity in order for you to do anything that you do. You should know why you're doing it. What's the reason for doing it? What the outcome of you doing it could or might be. It is what it is when you're living within the truth that's inside you. Not no bullshit that taught they were taught to you to believe that's outside you. Cause that's the shit that they was taught to you as a child to never know. To still be stuck on stupid as an adult. Believing shit that don't make sense. When the creator makes all the sense in you to make sense. So if something don't make sense, it's not of the divine creator of all. It's from some bullshit that was taught to you. So like I said again, I'm here to talk about these lying doctors that's lying to you. And I am the living motherfucking proof. I used to go in and out of the hospital 6, 7, 8 times a motherfucking month. Within 1 year, I went under the MRI machine 80 something times. I should glow. But that just go to show you how divine the creator is in me and you. That's the only reason why we all living. Is because of the unconditional love that holds it all together. Why do you think it's together and not one together? Because two is always better than one. And it's especially better than one when you know the one that put it all together in the first place. You see all those ones? So I'm always stroll that in there simply because the truth is in us. But we've been dumbed down to be so fucking stuck on fucking stupid that we couldn't see the truth. The truth with the punch in the eye, you wouldn't believe it because you wouldn't know. It's time to take the time out to go into getting tuned with the divine and go into the knowing and get out of being like children believing in bullshit that don't make no motherfucking sense. So when you sit there and you think about that motherfucking doctor, and this gonna make all the sense in the world. Ask your doctor what is his objective of getting you to be your healthiest and see how confused you make your doctor. Because they are not in the market of getting you healthy. They are in the market of keeping you sick. That's why after I get my own fucking firm started, and it's not gonna be a firm of some legal lying lawyers. It's just gonna be some legal aides that can cross the bar to be a legal lying lawyer, but they're not. They're just gonna be that smart to not have to do that shit. Cause we are not going into the same old, same old. That's the same old bullshit with this fucking system that's broken to never being fixed because it makes too much motherfucking money. They got people pleading out to shit that they didn't do because they don't have no motherfucking money to let them fight the shit. It is what it is. But we gonna fight for those that can't fight because I'm gonna have the money to fight with. Because I'm gonna sue these pharmaceutical companies and I want the motherfucking doctors too. I ain't bullshit. Because I know that it was the doctors the reasons why I was going to the hospital. It was the doctors the reasons why I was going to the hospital so motherfucking much. It was because of the mixture of all that fucking medication that they was throwing at me that was fucking me up. So now that I know better and I'm doing better, I'm gonna teach the world better. These motherfucking doctors aren't nothing but a part of this propaganda, not propaganda, population control. So they're trying to get you checked out and get paid for it. Think about it. When you look at crib debt, we need to look at who's doing autopsies on these debts. Because I guarantee you, if you look at the crib debt, you'll see an injection that goes with that shit. Because one thing about the divine creator that I know and us being created too, ain't nothing as perfect as a baby coming into this world. The baby's body gonna fight off anything that wants to kill it unless you put something in it to kill your baby. It is what it is. You are fucking up your own kid. Just like now. Why lie to your kid and not expect your kid to lie back to you? Because if you telling your kid about this Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy, in the background, he hearing you too. He hearing you talk about the God, the Jesus, the Holy Ghost, and the devil. So you think he ain't getting twisted up? And when you tell him, he find out that Santa Claus is some bullshit? I'm just trying to told you. You go from being in school to being taught to know some shit, to going to Sunday school dealing with the divine creator of everything, to be bullshitted about some God and some fucking Jesus. To not know how divine the creator is and you to be a creator too. We just been dumbed down and be so fucking stuck on stupid till you putting your life in your doctor's hands and your doctor don't give a fuck about your life because his whole motherfucking job is to get as much medication in you as possible so he can get paid. Don't give a fuck about you. You gotta give a fuck about you because the divine creator is in you and that's all that loves unconditional. You don't even love unconditional because you get mad with you. That's when you lose the unconditional part of the divine creator. Why hate when you don't know what hate is? Why love if you don't know where the love is coming from to love with? Come on, people. We got to start thinking with what the creator gave us the life to live here. To know, not to be believing. That's bullshit. That's for children. We're adults. Shit got to make sense so you can make something out of it. Stop being stuck on stupid. You don't have to be stuck on stupid. So like I was saying again, this going to the motherfucking doctors. Here go another one of my tapes. I already said I got almost 8,000 and some odd albums, almost 9,000 hours of all this shit. Let's go. I hear your voice. I hear the sympathy in your voice. I know you have love for another human being. They don't. And I'm like this here, man. I was born with a hole in my heart and a heart murmur. That's what they said. Here I am, 44. I had a major car accident in 98 to put me in a wheelchair. And I am a happy person. My sunshine is my sunshine. They try to make my sunshine stop, but they can't. It's mine. But, ma'am, I should not feel good. I should not feel scared to call 911. I shouldn't have to I bought me a truck just so I wouldn't have to call 911. I got to roll my wheelchair around in my apartment complex to get somebody to drive my truck to get me to the hospital when I need to go to the hospital, ma'am. And that is not something that people want to do because 911 is there to help you. And 911 has let me down from all segments of what 911 is for. From calling the police to calling the fire department to calling the ambulance. I've been messed over by all three segments. So, what do I do? Right. No, I totally understand your frustration and how you're upset. Let's see. I'm trying to go through here and not get here. And see, I used to wear a Santa Claus hat. Because one thing, I'm not upset with you. I'm upset with the people that leave you to have to deal with people like me. And that ain't right because they don't give y'all enough ammunition to deal with us. You see what I'm saying? Because the way this works is not fair to your member, to me. If a paramedic got that much authority where they can just interrogate somebody for whatever reason that they want, where does it leave me? What they did to me the first time, March the 5th, on the side of that road for 35 minutes, you just picture this. They came to my house at 8:40. I thought for sure I was all right because I had 4 paramedics in my house until I realized they were bickering about who was going to take me to the hospital. And when they were bickering about that, I knew that I was in a bad place. So I turned my smartphone on. After they got finished bickering about who was going to take me to the hospital, they asked me, where do you want to go? I said, I want to go to a good hospital where I won't be treated bad at. So I told them, that's how much I was going in and out the hospital. The first thing the guy said was, why you want to go to jobs? We got West Houston right here. I said, man, I was with
low fever, an irregular heartbeat, and I'm sweating like a runaway slave, and you guys ain't got no heart monitors or none of that there when y'all came into my house. The dispatcher told y'all exactly what I called about. And they got beat off because I knew what I was talking about, ma'am. And when they told me, okay, sir, could you roll your wheelchair out to the stretcher? I wanted to know why they had 4 paramedics in my house and the stretcher was outside. So, when I rolled out to the stretcher, these guys walked past me. And I said, oh my God, if I don't get on the stretcher myself, I probably would never make it to the hospital. So I got on the stretcher myself, ma'am. And when I got on the stretcher myself, I caught a muscle spasm. And I almost fell off the stretcher. And I got on tape. These guys laughed. I got it on tape.
Still got the video. Still got the video.
And then when I got into the ambulance, ma'am, the guys started turning me. And then one of the guys said something that made me say, enough is enough. He said, next stop, West Houston. And I said, man, you know I told y'all I did not want to go to West Houston. Bring me back to my house. The guys started moving the ambulance.
I'm sweating now, y'all, because I'm thinking about that shit. That was a scary situation.
They quiet. Still driving. So now they start asking me questions.
When I say that was a scary situation, all I want you to do is think about this for yourself for a change. You're 120 pounds handicapped on a stretcher, strapped. And now the paramedics that's driving you to the hospital stops the ambulance on the side of the road, then comes in the back of the ambulance and chastise you like you some fucking child. I'm a grown ass motherfucking man. Just because I didn't want to speak no more, I ain't had to speak no more. All I know is when he got me to the hospital, I was gonna tell the people at the hospital exactly what had happened to me. But I'm like, how did I end up seeing a psychiatrist when that happened to me? And all I did was spoke out about it. And by me speaking out about it, they had me go see a psychiatrist like I was the crazy one. That was the crazy shit. My ambulance wasn't supposed to stop because there is no stop in going to the emergency room, especially if you're the one that caused that shit. It's bullshit. I got my proof.
Nah, I ain't saying nothing. I say I'm not even gonna talk to y'all. So they stopped the ambulance, turned the ambulance off, and chastised me in the back of the ambulance, letting me know one thing. If I die in the back of the ambulance, no one will investigate this at all. Simply because of the fact that people die every
day.
Of a day.
Every day in time. And that was reckless endangerment of my life. Cruel and unusual punishment.
And it gets worse than that. They picked me up from my house they came to my house at 8.
And they changed the paperwork. I still got the original paperwork. They changed the paperwork.
Is when I started my smartphone. Do you know I arrived at the hospital to 11:51, ma'am? So, dude, just imagine what I was going through on the side of the road.
All that time.
When this ambulance turned off. And we both know what happens to an adult when he leaves kids in a car and run inside a store.
I was in an ambulance turned off, so you can imagine how hot it was inside of there.
How about it being done on purpose?
And they did that on purpose.
That's what I'm wanting people to understand. This was done on purpose. This wasn't these guys' first time doing this, ma'am.
It wasn't their first rodeo. They did this before.
How many people did this till they didn't make it to
didn't make it to the hospital? They died.
You see what I'm saying, man? And then the icing on the cake with this here was when they saw that this wasn't going to kill me, when they decided they were going to move that ambulance again, they didn't just run through one red light with the sirens on. They ran through 4 red lights with the sirens on. And when they ran through the first red light with the sirens on, I told them, why y'all run through red lights enough to kill somebody when y'all done already killed me on the side of the road 10 minutes ago?
Right.
And I'm serious, man. I'm serious, man. I love you for the compassion that you have in your heart, and I can't live there and think everybody is like these bad paramedics, but I can't live there and give them no pass neither. And then for these guys to do it for a second time, man, I am scared to death because we all know what happens when it happens for a third time. 3 strikes
You out.
baby.
Shit. So I stopped calling 911 after that. That's why I bought a truck, because I knew one thing. I had to get to the hospital. I needed to get to the hospital because I was afraid to die, but I didn't know better then. I didn't know that going to the hospital was where you was going to die at. Shit, 'cause they get paid anywhere you go. Shit.
And that guy that did me that for the second time, that told me I was as fucked up as they come.
And I got that on tape. They did to me a second time, August the 27th, 2013, to shut up all the fucking complaining. I'm like, what else do you need if you got videotape of motherfuckers doing shit? You don't need your word, because you got the tape that's telling you exactly what they said. So what is the reason why I didn't get no legal aid then? You see, and what is the reason why I haven't got no legal aid now? Unless somebody is bullshitting with the truth. They don't want the truth to come out. I done had it bad here in Houston, Texas, ever since I came here after Katrina. But I'm tired now. I'm tired and I'm fed up to the point where I can't stand up because I'm in a wheelchair. But I'm going to stand up. I'm going to stand up just to show the doctor's been fucking with me being an incomplete paraplegic. That means that I have a chance and they haven't been giving me the chance because they haven't been working with me, working with walking. I had to do that shit for myself. This is some bullshit. But I'm going to show them up for the frauds that they are. These motherfucking fucked up ass doctors.
It's only so much you can do, baby girl. It's only so much.
I wish I could do more for you. I really do.
Yes, ma'am. Like I said,
I'm sorry that you're treated that way, and you shouldn't, and you sound like you're a great person.
Oh, girlfriend, when I went.
Unfortunately, there's lots of really cool people in this.
Oh, yeah. But like I told them, they got an answer to that. They got an answer to that.
See, like when I was saying they got an answer to that. Okay, I was believing that God and Jesus bullshit. Yes, I was believing in that shit. That's why I had that Santa Claus hat on. Because I had some sayings, but I can't remember what the fuck the saying was. Because, like I said again, this is some fucked up shit that got in the contrast. Because I thought that it was me. You see? But now I know that it wasn't me. It's all the different type of medication that they're recalling now. You see, that they were putting in me, but wasn't explained to me what the possibilities that I can get any type of side effects that I had to live with for the rest of my life. No one said none of this. A medication isn't something that you should have to take for the rest of your life. A medication shouldn't be something that can hinder you and then have you fucked up for the rest of your life. And then the doctor not be held responsible, or the pharmaceutical companies, and then they start a class action lawsuit after they fuck up a lot of people. That's a big old Ponzi scheme. You got the lying lawyers and they lying system with the fucking lying ass judge to go along with them. It is what it is, people. Until we wake the fuck up and stop being sheeple and bow down to these people and stand up to see that they treating us just like cattle, leading us to the slaughter to kill us and get paid for it. What the fuck are we gonna do if you can't get a legal line lawyer to represent you? It's a fucked up system, but it's a system for the only ones with money to win. I don't even much want to win because I already know the one that already won for me to not have to win. It is what it is. But the truth of the matter is right now, I'm gonna win this. Because I got nothing but the truth behind me with all my video and all my shit. And they has nothing. I just don't have that legal line lawyer to do his motherfucking job. Because they scared, I guess. Because I ain't found one yet that deals with me and what I have to deal with. Because see that motherfucking class action lawsuit bullshit? No, I already know I'm in the class all by myself because I've been fucking bitched about what the fucking medication did me a long time ago when they first started getting that shit to me. And they didn't start getting that shit to me until I came here to Houston, Texas. And that was right after Katrina. And they saw me as a motherfucking piggy bank rolling. So every time I went into the motherfucking emergency room, they stuck some motherfucking contrast in me. So now that I even must have a tape when I went to 2 different hospitals and they sent me home. And I told them that I had something down in my stomach that needed to come out. And when they pumped my stomach, well, when I pumped my stomach, because I put the tube down there, when I pumped my stomach, we got 3 liters of some bullshit, and I don't even know what it is today. Nobody explained to me what it was. So, like I said again, we gonna get a lot of shit straight now that I'm straight. Now that the creator that I know, the same creator that's in you, have me straight to know the truth and be able to explain it to you and break it all the way down to the point where I can paint a picture for a person that can't read or write, that's illiterate. I can paint a picture for you to see it. Because the truth is for you to know it. Not to be around this motherfucker believing like you some fucking kid. It's time for us as the motherfucking people to wake the fuck up. Because we've been asleep a long motherfucking time. And a lot of y'all talking about y'all woke. No, how can y'all say y'all woke when y'all never know when y'all was asleep? I'm just saying. I'm never asleep. And I can never believe in shit no more. I rest my eyes and my body do the same. Because the creator is always doing what it do. I'm just trying to tell you. It's on. It's on. But it's off in you. The divine creator of the love unconditionally that holds it all together is in you. You just been dumbed down not to know it. So, back to what I was saying about all this bullshit that's going on. It's got to stop. We got to stop bullshitting our kids for our kids to be bullshitters like we was. We are our children's best part of being told the truth. Because if you send them to school, you don't know what they doing. Because now they live there and telling a little boy he can be a little girl if he feel like a little girl. No. A little boy is born with a penis, he's a little boy. A girl is born with a vagina, she's a little girl. You can't get that mixed up. See, we the only one that's going against nature. And we have a book, and we going against nature. So how fucking stuck on fucking stupid is that? Come on, people. We gotta wake up. We are the creator's greatest creations to be in. The conscious thinking humans that can create too. You just gotta know what the truth is in you. I love you more than you love you. Because I know the truth and you don't. I tell you the truth every day so you can know the truth for yourself. But you can believe what you want. And as long as you believe it, you'll never know. I love you. Peace out. Mm-hmm. They got us stuck on stupid, people. That's why we can't see straight. Till we wake the fuck up, they're gonna keep doing this way. The love of knowing the light is bright in you to love from. But if you don't never tune into the light that's in you to love from, you'll stay in the dark believing in some bullshit that don't make no sense. I just want you to know the truth that's in you. Because once you know the truth that's in you, I guarantee you it's going to change what you do and how you live life. That's why I say, for that dollar, I'm going to give you change. So you can have some sense. So you can have something that makes sense. And you can make something out of it. Because I don't have no material motive but that the creator, which is me and you at the same divine time, has took complete control over my body, soul, and my peace of mind. For me to be here for the rest of my journey, being here with you. Because I know that the me in the you is the we in the two coming together from one. Ha ha ha. And I also know that the will of the divine creator that loves unconditional will be done within the creation if the creation wills towards that one and only way, and that's to love, to never hate. But the creation is just human. But the divine creativity in you is all that there is for you, because people lie and the numbers don't, and the number one is in you for to never be alone. The number one is in you for you to never be alone. Now, alone. See, when you look at alone, you go right back to the one in you. How I say when you look at alone, you go back to the one in you. When you look at alone and you look at the spelling of alone, and then you look at the line which we walk on, where you can fall to the left, you can fall to the right, you can go backwards, but straight can always be straight. When you look at alone and you look at A, L, the line which we walk on, O, N, E, it's all one in you and me, all at the same divine time. That's why it's always gonna be two, always gonna be better than one. Especially when you know the one that put it together in the first place. Ow, back to the one again. I'm just saying, it's the one in you and me. Don't play no games. I love you. It is what it is. It's on love. Oh,